I have always wanted to own a nice pair of shorts. Growing up, we were always running and would often exhaust the little money we had in appearing independent of my father. We didn't have the resources for much else: a life for my mother, a toy train for my birthday, or shorts. It was fine when we lived in Calcutta, that unwieldy mass of colonial decay, where the ungenteel live only in half memories of pogroms. My friends and neighbourhood Bhadraloks were so invested in looking like their imagined British ancestors that they wore full-length trousers even in the searing heat of May. I didn't have the ankles and thighs that could be snugly hugged by flower-patterned fabric. I think I was gay before I thought I was gay, and willingly submitted to the sweaty-patched torture for years. Things became trickier once my mother fled the city. I panicked. The next few years were a haze of looking enviously at men and women and then nervously at my ankles and feet, too hideous and too damaged to bear. In the playground, in the school buses, and even at home, I was wary of revealing the scars. I refused to go to beaches because I was scared the waves wouldn't wash the damage off my feet. Even in the brief moments of intimacy that came my way, the ankles came before the orgasm, and I always kept a sheet handy to pull over my feet before anyone could see them, even me. I am older now, but of the many dreads I have let go of, my feet aren't one. I fear that one day we will meet and come close, that you will be as magical in person as you are over text. But I will recoil because I would not be sure about how to bear this calloused skin to you. Do you know that my favorite photo of you is the one where you look perfect in those cream shorts? I think it was at the Crafts Museum, looking like what I could never be. My mother tries to console me sometimes. She reminds me that at the age of 4, the abrasions had been diagnosed as skin cancer. We didn't have money then, or people, and my grandmother had just started going mad. Ma had spent all day running from doctor to doctor with the reports, one grim shake of the head after another, and my grandmother paced up and down our small flat, alternately cursing and praying. The evening the results came, we sat on the floor, held each other, and cried. There was no rice at home that day, no tepid fish curry. There was just the devastation of Ma knowing that her only child would be dead in a few years, that the man she ran away from would win. I think we relive those memories to somehow forget how our relationship is slowly devolving, eroded by waves of resentment over, among other things, shorts. How do you bear losing something when you have nothing else? Sometimes that's how I think of you. Except to lose something, one has to have it in the first place, and I'm not sure I ever had you. Over the years, my mother has applied tubs of ointment and made me swallow hundreds of pills, but to no effect. The calluses are stubborn. They have refused to leave, instead slowly stamping their authority over my ankles. I think they knew. They were the only link to my childhood, to my mother, and so they have remained as memories. Sometimes you say that random things remind you of your childhood. I carry my childhood in my shame, in my skin. But blemishes couldn't hold Ma and me together. She calls me occasionally, and the only things she knows about me any longer are my ankles. How are they doing? She asks, as if they are the only things she recognizes of the man she gave birth to. Do you think she regrets that I am no longer a man? I am ashamed that my fears are so facile, that it's not about the radicalization of Dalits or modernity among Adivasis like your many friends and teachers. But I don't want to hide it. My mother and grandmother taught me the art of hiding well, having honed their skills over a lifetime of hiding their caste. They gave me dignity. 2 women hiding a boy away from a world of men, scared that he, too, would turn out to be like them. I knew I couldn't be gay and lower caste together. I knew I couldn't fend off the little jabs and innocent queries and supportive pats, so I hid my caste away.